Have you noticed your favorite supplies are getting pricier lately? Well, buckle up because things might get even more expensive. Today, we're going to dive into how tariffs in the United States could send the cost of your favorite craft supplies through the roof. From acrylic yarns to acrylic paint, nothing's safe. And we'll also explore why so many supplies come from overseas instead of being made here in the United States. Stick around, learn what's happening and how it's going to hit your wallet and what you can do about it. But also, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell so you're always up to date on all of my crafty topics. Now, let's talk about why our hobbies are getting so expensive. To begin, we got to broach the topic of tariffs. So, what is a tariff? In simple terms, it's a tax slapped on goods imported into the U.S. Think of it as an extra fee companies pay to bring stuff from other countries, like beads from China or wool from Canada you're going to be using in your next project. These fees get passed down to us, the consumers, making everything more expensive. In April, new tariffs have been rolled out targeting countries like China, Canada, Mexico, and even the European Union. For example, a 10% universal tariff hit on April 2nd, with some countries facing higher rates, like China, where the tariff spiked to 145% on some goods, which has been temporarily paused and reduced to 40%, but this is a 90-day truce, which is expected to expire on August 12th in 2025, and tariffs could rise again if no further agreement is reached. That's huge for crafters because so many of our supplies come from overseas. Now, let's talk about why this matters to crafters and why we rely on imports in the first place. A ton of our supplies like yarn, fabrics, paints, and brushes, and all those cute little enamel pins, they're imported. China is a major supplier of acrylic yarn, plastic beads, and synthetic brushes. With tariffs potentially as high as 145% on Chinese goods, companies pass those costs to us. Canada and Mexico, which faced 25% tariffs before the temporary pause, supplies things like wool and cotton. Even if tariffs are paused, the uncertainty keeps prices shaky. So, why doesn't the U.S. make their own things? It comes down to infrastructure. Manufacturing in the U.S. is expensive. Higher wages, stricter regulations, and costly utilities drive up production costs. For example, a factory worker in the U.S. might earn $20 to $30 an hour, while in China, it's often under $5. Many craft supplies like synthetic yarns or plastic beads are cheaper to produce overseas due to the lower labor costs and massive specialized factories. Over decades, U.S. manufacturing for small goods like these have dwindled, which companies outsource to countries with cheaper production. Plus, building new factories here would take years and billions of dollars, so we're stuck relying on imports for now. Even worse, craft supplies often use intermediate goods like dyes and plastics that are also imported. If those get taxed, the whole supply chain feels it, and we pay the price. On a positive, today's sponsor is brought to you by me. If you're passionate about crochet and you want to turn your skill into a side hustle or even a full-time gig, you're going to check out my Crochet Influencer Academy. My online course teaches you how to create stunning projects, build a following, and monetize your craft, all at home. With expert tips and step-by-step guides, it's perfect for beginners and pros alike. So you're going to want to check out the link in my description to get started today and keeping this crafty spirit alive. Now, back into this crafty topic. Let's get some real-world examples. Based on recent reports, here's what you're going to be looking at for prices. Acrylic yarns from China. A $5 skein of yarn could jump to $12.25 or more with a 145% tariff. That's more than double the price of your next project. Enamel pins. Small businesses rely on these Chinese manufacturers for custom pins. A 60 to 100% tariff could double the cost of your pins from $10 to $20 each. Paint brushes. Many synthetic brushes come from China or Vietnam, which now faces up to 26% tariffs. A $15 brush set could cost you $19 or more. Cotton fabric from Mexico. If the 25% tariff on Mexican goods kick in, a $10 yard of cotton could rise to $12.50, making quilting even pricier. Beads and sequins, imported from China or India, these could see prices spike from 40 to 50%. A $4 pack of beads might be $6, and that adds up fast. So, what can we do? First, we're not going to panic. Here's some tips to keep crafting without breaking the bank. You can stock up now. If you know tariffs are coming, grab your favorite supplies before the prices climb. Shop local or domestic. Look for US made supplies like yarn from local farms or paints from American brands to dodge these import taxes. They're pricier, but the tariffs won't hit them. You can also get thrifty. Hit thrift stores or swap supplies with friends to cut costs. Upcycle old materials for new projects. Do what you can. You also need to support small businesses. Indie artists are feeling the pinch too. Buy from them directly, but act fast before they have to raise the prices too. You're going to need to also stay informed. Tariffs are a moving target. Follow news or social media for updates from crafters and retailers about the price changes. Tariffs, they might be a buzzkill for our crafting budgets, but we're creative people. We'll find a way to keep making cool stuff. Let me know in the comments how you're dealing with the rising craft supply prices, or have you found any great deals and where did you find them at? Because I want to know. Okay guys, make sure you hit that like button if you learned something today, subscribe for more crafty tips, and ring that bell so you don't miss my next video. Alright guys, stay crafty and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye guys.